Select your heroes.
It's finally here, the Hey Arnold jungle movie. It's a movie where Arnold's parents are lost and he has to go out into the jungle and find them because apparently they were Indiana Jones type explorers and they gotta go find them. And it's the TV movie that ends off the series properly after so many years. So Jay, what did you think of the Hey Arnold movie?
It feels like a dream, to be honest. I feel like it never happened. It really felt like a dream I had.
Kinda, yeah. It was oddly surreal because, like, Hey Arnold was always a down-to-earth show, and the whole aspect about his parents being lost within the show and they're just, like, jungle explorers, like Raiders of the, like Indiana Jones or Jewel of the Nile, it's like, this is very out of place. So once they finally get to do it as a full movie, it's like, this is nothing like Arnold at all.
I mean, it was really, like, nostalgic in the beginning. And everything when they were showing everyone in the boarding house and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it's that character and that character and that character. I recognize that guy. Like, how big were you of Hey Arnold? Like, how much did you watch Hey Arnold?
I watched it, like, not like, I think it's my favorite Nick show, to be honest. That and Rugrats, but I think Hey Arnold's like my #1 favorite Nicktoon show.
Yeah, like, were you obsessed with, like, all the lore? Just like, is he gonna find his parents? Are they ever gonna make the Jungle movie? Were you ever thinking that?
To be honest, I was like one of the people that talk so much shit about people saying how, like, you know how like they had so many petitions in 2006, like bring back the Jungle movie and everything. Yeah. I'm just like, can you guys like stop? It's been fucking 10 years. Can you guys just drop it? It's never gonna happen. Yeah. And look, it happened.
It fucking happened. I mean, the way the creator Craig Bartlett explained is that all the kids who grew up watching Arnold are now the people running Nickelodeon, so they're the ones that want this movie to happen.
And it's weird because, like, I don't know, I always have a tendency of doing this. Like, when something's not happening, I'll talk so much shit about it, and then it ends up always happening.
Yeah.
I remember getting in a fight on someone on Tumblr. And I made a random post one day saying, people that still talk about making a petition for the Hey Arnold movie. Well, and that person got so mad at me and
joke's on you.
Yeah, I kind of deleted that Tumblr post once it was officially announced. I'm like, oh my god, no one can find this post.
you had to hide in shame. But what did you think of the movie?
I really liked it. Like, I thought they would kind of show the parents a bit more, but they kind of came at the end. Like, I thought they were going to be on the... Like, I thought the kids
no
and
spoilers.
Oh, right.
Okay.
This could be hard then.
Okay, well, we'll get into a spoiler section in a little while, but for now, non-spoiler thoughts on the movie, I guess.
Okay. I found it pretty good, and I do find it pretty funny that Susie wasn't there. So I'm pretty sure her and Oscar got a divorce.
Oh yeah, Susie.
Like, she was like, "Do you know she wasn't in the movie?" And I'm like, "Really?" And then I looked at the trailer that Nickelodeon sent, where it showed like everyone showing how good a man Arnold is, and she was nowhere in that too. So I'm like, "Wow, Oscar really fucked up. She's gone."
Yeah, they can't put every single character in the background.
She's an important character, though, Pan.
There's a lot of important characters in the Hey Arnold verse.
If fucking... Who was that person? If the turtle that Arnold saved can make it, I'm pretty damn sure Susie can make it.
How the fuck did they bring him back? How'd they find that turtle again?
I don't know. I thought he'd be dead at this time.
Okay, in the series, there was an episode where Arnold goes to the zoo and he breaks out this turtle that's being abused. And he releases this turtle into the wild. But the problem with that is this turtle was raised in a zoo, like... It doesn't know how to treat...
no animalistic. Like Madagascar, how like they're still used to being pampered. Like they don't know how the real animal world works.
Yeah, it's like it grew up in captivity. It doesn't know how to survive on its own. So Arnold basically doomed that poor turtle.
Well, I mean, he's only a turtle. I don't really think he's going anywhere. I think he just went to a swamp area. I don't think he went deep inside the Atlantic Ocean and everything.
I just remember they just plopped him out into like a swamp and like, there, go, bye.
I don't even think there's even food there for him.
I mean, the turtle was probably like, what the fuck?
What do we do now?
It's like, shit, these guys just kicked me out of my house. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do out here?
Well, yeah, so if they can get that random ass turtle that only came in one episode, they definitely could bring Susie. So I'm pretty sure she loves Oscar.
Although, what if it turns out the voice actor died? So I'm just like, what happened to Susie's voice actor?
That's a lie, because there's so many new voice actors in this one.
Oh, who knows?
So, but yeah. Just accept the fact Oscar fucked up and Susie left him.
Damn. But I thought the movie, I loved the movie. Like, I will acknowledge, like, if you've never seen Hey Arnold, you probably won't get the same, you will not get the same appreciation for it. You know, I don't think it stands as its own. Like, you need to understand, like, Arnold and, like, the whole drama of just, like, hey, is he gonna find his parents? You know, it's not a standalone movie at all.
There was a lot of stuff in the journal episode that they brought up, but I feel like I should have watched the journal episode and then watched the movie. Mm-hmm. So I kind of like a nice recap, because I forgot everything in that journal. What the fuck happened?
Well, it's like, basically, hey, this is what his parents been doing, and here's a journal, and here's a map.
Go nuts.
Yeah, go nuts. And they did. One scene that I really liked in the movie was, like, when they're trying to break out of that prison, and everyone, all the random background characters are just doing some crazy shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
It just lasted like 10... It felt like it lasted 10 seconds, but it was just the craziest 10 seconds ever.
But I thought they were going to join Arnold and Helga and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You tell me not... I don't know how to explain it, because you tell me not to spoil shit, so I don't know what the fuck to do.
Hang on, I think I can explain it, but basically, like, Arnold and the rest of the class branch off, and they go their separate ways, but they don't really reunite until the very, very, very end in the post credits or whatever. Yeah,
I thought they were gonna be like mostly through the whole movie or something.
Yeah, well, this is Arnold's story, and that's not their story.
Still, I thought they were gonna like be the when Arnold gets his parents woken up. Like even Gerald and Helga, I thought they were gonna be there, but it kind of just faded white, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was just about them, but this movie gave me the feelios, the honey nut feelios, where I'm less like, yes!
Did you cry?
Shut up, yes!
Fucking cried? I fucking knew you were gonna cry.
Shut up! Did you?
No, I didn't cry.
Oh, I forgot, you're soulless. I forgot, yeah.
No, this is like, I don't know, I didn't cry, but I just felt like, I don't know, it kind of, I felt something, I just didn't cry.
Do you feel any human emotions ever?
Yes.
Because I don't know.
Emotions. I just don't like express it that much.
I mean, if there was a video camera on me, you would have seen me just like going, yes! Ah! just constant fan service and just little nods to the old series. It's just like...
They put a lot of references.
Yeah. But,
Curly freeing the animals.
Curly was like...
that episode was for him freeing the animals. I think it was for the Rhonda's popular party, and they weren't allowed or something. Yeah,
they were like, we you know what we should do? Let's make our own party. And Curly comes along out of nowhere saying, let's free all the animals at the zoo. Curly was like the school shooter of the Hey Arnold.
He definitely was. There was something really wrong with him.
Do you remember there was an episode where he like took over the school? He put it on lockdown.
Yeah, so because he didn't get to put the balls away or some shit. And
he
got so mad.
He didn't get.
Had to go on lockdown for his ass.
Yeah, it was an episode where like I don't know Each week, some kid is assigned the job of picking up all the balls after recess.
Yeah, and I think no one really liked doing it. I think he was the only one that really liked doing it.
Yeah, and like due to like some random mishap, like they skipped over him, and that just like broke his mind. And then he just put the school on lockdown and took a bunch of balls into the principal's office, and he locked everyone out. That kid was fucked up.
And I think I don't know, I don't remember well. I think he kept Arnold hostage or something.
I think so, yeah. Oh, I remember also there was an episode where the Mr. Simmons, the teacher, he was the principal of the school, and like he said everyone can be happy.
He was too much of a pushover, and then everything got fucking destroyed.
Yeah, like he was held up in his room, in his office, and I remember there was a scene where Curly had like a jetpack made out of a fire extinguisher, and he rocketed out of there.
Yeah, that rolls in his mouth and everything. I don't know what the fuck that scene even was.
And there was also like a scene in that episode where like somebody threw like a bomb, like a round black ball into the room, and Arnold throws it out, and it was like, was that a bomb?
Okay, maybe that was a dream you had. I don't remember that. That seems kind of like a dream.
They had like Arnold picked up like a black ball that was smoking like it was a bomb, and he just threw it out the window. It just in time before it exploded.
I don't remember that shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a really, really hard job being principal.
I feel bad for Principal Woods. I took away his job. I just wish I could go back to being a teacher and he could go back to being a principal.
Why don't you ask him to come back?
There was one for Curly for the thing when they had the flood, and I think Curly was lying that the snake that they had was going crazy. And then,
yeah.
But I don't think that counts for Curly losing his shit for something.
He had fireballs in his eyes or something?
Yeah.
Fireball.
But yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Arnold holding a bomb and...
I swear, I'm going to edit a clip into this if I ever upload this. But also, going back to the movie, was there anything that you didn't like? Non-spoiler talk.
It's like you're tying my hands together.
Okay, well, okay. Soon we'll go into spoiler talk, but okay, let me just say one thing that I did not like. I can forgive it, but one thing I did not like was there were some scenes that involved CGI, and it was like, this is really jarring and out of place.
Was it involving the water scene when they were getting attacked or something?
Not a little later in the movie where they're in the jungle and they show this big set piece in CGI, and it's like, why did this need to be in CGI? This could have been just, you know, a hand-painted thing. It just looks super jarring, just terrible.
It's like, I kind of don't remember it because I only saw the movie once. And at the end, like, it felt like a dream. I should probably go back and rewatch it soon.
Okay, well, before we get to spoiler talk, overall, what'd you think of the movie?
I said I loved it and everything.
Okay.
I was like totally unpopular opinion, but I really liked that Olga was part of it.
Oh, yeah. The jealous older sister.
Yeah, I'm really glad that she was along with the trip. Even though a lot of people don't like her, but I love her.
Well, but one joke about that is Helga apparently she no longer lives in a house. She lives inside Big Bob's Beeper Emporium.
Oh, they have a new house? I didn't realize.
Yeah, if you notice, they're living inside the shop that Big Bob used to own, you know, back when they sold beepers, which obviously beepers aren't a thing anymore. But here in this show, in this movie, beepers are dead and iPhones are alive, and it's cut like.
Yeah.
Did they just freeze in time?
No, I don't think so. Because I think beepers were a thing when Hey Arnold first came out. Maybe not as popular,
it was,
but
like
cell phones. But
yeah, cell phones were barely getting out there. It was just like, hey, you can play Snake on this thing, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I kind of like this thing with the new cell phones, and they acknowledge it. So it's not like Bob randomly transferred the cell phones. Like he's still into the beeper thing. So at least it didn't like replace his interests.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't he going out of business now?
Yes, he's already out of business. I don't think anyone's buying that stuff, so he's just like stuck there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of. Oh, is that why they don't have a house anymore? They like lost money or something?
Yeah, it's like what,
I don't remember. This whole thing feels like a fucking dream to me.
His Beeper Emporium is fucking dead.
Okay, so I heard that they might make another series for Hey Arnold.
I think so. Like it's not really a spoiler, but like near the end, it seems like they're continuing on to them going to 6th grade. Yeah,
like they made it seem like they're gonna continue making episodes, but I kind of don't want them to in a way. Like I feel like they should just stop here. Yeah. But people were saying like, oh, they're definitely gonna do things.
It seems like that's what they're going for.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I just personally think I would like it to stop there.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like a long time ago when the series was still running. Helga was gonna, the Batakis, like they should do that instead. Like
that's what I really wanted, since Bob most likely to lose his job and everything, and they could continue that off. I can't say it. It's gonna be spoilers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get into spoiler talk. So, if you don't want spoilers, skip to. Okay. So, what you gonna say?
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. I'm like, well, what the fuck was that? Like now that her and Arnold are together, I feel like that could like travel and associate with her new show and everything. But yeah, well, that was really just all I wanted to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just didn't want them. Well, I mean, like, is it really spoilers? Like, everyone knows Arnold and Helga are gonna fucking get together at the end.
Yeah, it finally happened. I was like, yes!
I'm so glad that Arnold's the one that did it. Like, I was like, oh my god, please don't make Helga do it. I want Arnold to do it this time. And
I was just like, you know, smacking the sofa I was sitting on, just like, yes! Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, cause no, I don't know anymore. I lost it. I was gonna say something important, but I forgot it.
Yeah, but the CG thing I was talking about, like there was a CGI temple, like when they enter the ancient city, and it's like, this looks terrible. What the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like if it was really bad, I probably would have remembered it, but maybe I just wasn't focused on it because I was just too amazed that this movie was even existing.
Yeah.
I was just way too like amazed.
Yeah, but when his parents showed up, one thing that kind of irked me about his parents is that they kind of seemed a little too... Pie Guy Rules summed it up in his review. They felt like golden retrievers who were like, yeah, Arnold. Yeah, you're the best, Arnold. Hey, Arnold.
It didn't really seem that crazy. Like, you haven't seen this guy in over 10 years.
They didn't feel natural at all. It just felt a little off.
Yeah, I remember me and my brother were talking about that, how he was expecting to have like a massive reaction, but they were just like, hey, Arnold.
I was just like,
we totally wanted you to wake us up. We totally wanted to see you.
I don't know.
Like,
okay.
It just seems so,
Well, how did you expect this movie to end up when, you know, like, personally, I thought they would be dead by the time he got there.
I was gonna lose my shit if they died.
I mean...
My heart was pounding.
Imagine if, like, they did die and, like, they write a note saying, hey, Arnold, you were a good kid, something, something.
That would be the part I would have cried.
Love your parents. Bye, Arnold.
Happy face.
Like, it ends on, it starts with, hey, Arnold. Now it's bye, Arnold.
Oh.
It's, like, sad. That's how I would have ended it. It's like, sorry, kid.
You're already crying when how they ended it here. How are you gonna do that?
Well, I love that.
Crying from this movie.
Well, that's how I was expecting it. I didn't think they'd still be alive after all these years, but they were just sleeping with the sleeping virus, which was in the original show.
Was it mentioned in the journal, or?
Yeah, originally, in the old show, when he was talking about his parents, they said the final thing that Arnold saw from his parent is they learned about the sleeping virus, and they had to go out to the jungle, and then they never saw each other again.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I really should have watched the journal episodes before the movie because I forgot everything they talked about. Did you? Oh, another spoiler.
Oh no, we're in spoiler talk. Go ahead.
Oh, I can do anything I want now? Yay. Alright, okay, so when you surprised that the Iguado guy was the villain the whole time?
I was kind of wondering, like, is he the villain or is there someone else? Like, I was kind of confused. So I guess I knew something was up, but I was like, is this guy the villain? I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, he's the villain. Fuck.
Like, I knew he wasn't Iguado, but his name's Iguado, right? The
Eduardo, maybe?
I think that's his name, but
I don't know. They just went into some random Spanish country that doesn't exist.
I just knew he wasn't the partner for the mom and dad. I wasn't expecting him to be the villain, but I thought he was like someone that worked for the villain. But no.
I remember the parents having a partner like that.
Yeah, but I wasn't like, I don't know. I feel like he came in the movie too fast and just like, there's no way that's him. It's probably the bad guy or something. Pacing
was a little weird, but they did hint that somebody was after Arnold in this most contrived way. Like, he did say, like, hey, I set up this whole thing, this whole contest to enlist Arnold and Arnold alone. I don't know, it's like, because Arnold was the chosen one somehow. I don't know, that was kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, now that I think about it.
But again, going back to Pie Guy's Rules review on it, he said this chosen one method worked because, like, Arnold himself did all this, and it just so happened he was the chosen one at the end. So it wasn't just like, hey, you're the chosen one, you do this. Arnold had his own motivation on doing these things, you know?
But I thought either way, it's not like he became the chosen one. He was just born into it.
Yeah.
Didn't he stop the lava and everything when he was born or something?
Yeah, like, when he was, because I remember his mom giving birth to him, and his mom was screaming because giving birth to this football-headed kid was very painful, and that somehow her scream caused the lava to end in a volcano.
Wait, her scream or just Arnold's presence?
Well,
I'm pretty sure Arnold's presence,
it
not
could
her
be
screaming.
either or. I mean, essentially, when Arnold was when it's finally popped out.
I wonder what his fetus must have looked like. Now that you think about it, like, would it actually be like a football-headed fetus?
Yeah.
No, I actually wanted. Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's gonna draw that.
Oh no,
Someone
please
out there
no.
probably has a fetish for fetuses.
No.
I know it.
Oh, but another thing that I want to bring up is people died in this movie.
Yes, I love it. It was so funny.
Yeah, the villain, like, there was a series of traps, and the villain and his henchmen, the villain told his henchmen, hey, walk into these traps for me, and it's like, I don't know, and he just basically forced them into it, and, I don't know, you see, the first one gets, like, shot with arrows.
All over the place.
Yeah, and I was like, he's fine, and...
He'll be fine.
Yeah, and like the very next scene, you don't see that guy. It's like, oh wait, that guy really did die.
Like, oh wow.
And eventually, the rest of the henchmen died, and I'm like, they'll be fine. They're gonna show up later, and maybe they're gonna go after their leader out of revenge. It's like, nope, they're dead.
After the second trap, when all those rocks like pummeled them, I knew it was over. Like, okay, they're definitely done. They're not coming back. Especially how like the villain like. I don't know. I really love him though. He's like really, really good.
I don't know if anyone died in the original Hey Arnold series. Maybe the guy who was taunting that shark in the turtle episode.
Yeah, I remember him.
Oops, dropped your cookie.
That's actually the reason why I watched that episode. Is this funny? He just falls over.
Okay, that guy deserved it. He's dead now, possibly.
I know, he does deserve it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't too crazy for that turtle episode. Like, everyone always tells me how, like, much they love it, but I don't know. I just only like that episode for the guy falling over. It's really funny.
It's like Arnold's helping this poor abused turtle, and all you can remember is, oh, that guy got fucking eaten by a shark.
It's like... Oh wait, I remember there was another death in Hey Arnold, but it was like in the background. You know that episode where I forgot his name, but Arnold was forced to help tutor this guy that's in his class that should have been like in 6th grade.
Oh yeah, Torvald.
Yeah, when Arnold was like
Torvald didn't show up.
Yes he did. Well, he didn't show up, but he was in the people that he helped, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in. I definitely remember seeing him.
I remember the 6th grader being in there, in the background.
Ruth?
No, not Ruth. The bully kid, Wolfgang.
Oh.
For some reason, Wolfgang was invited to that party where Arnold was having a slideshow with all his friends.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Torvald guy was in the movie, but not like playing a part, just in there. Like, I think he had screen time. But anyway, yeah, when Arnold was like walking to his house when he was getting ready to tutor him, you just hear gunshots, and I think you hear someone like kind of scream. I'm being so real.
Yeah. I remember like they go into his room, and his room's a mess, but outside in the alleyways, you just hear gunshots going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure there was a scream though, but I definitely know there were gunshots.
Oh, hey, I just remember Arnold could like. He had his karate abilities in the old episode. How come he didn't use that on that bad guy in the Jungle movie?
Because he didn't want to use the bus stop, so there's no reason to use it. Duh.
I was just trying to find the bus stop. I love that scene.
I love it so much too. I don't know.
That poor man is dead now.
Why was he in his underwear? Like, how did he get his clothes chopped off?
Arnold basically did some Kill la Kill moves and just ripped his clothes off, and now that man just walks the earth to this very day crying about the bus stop. His ghost is looking for the bus stop, but it can never find it.
There was another person I was surprised that. Oh, was Gerald's sister there, Timberly?
I think No, I don't think so.
I wonder what grade she'll be. Would she be like in 3rd grade now, or?
I don't even remember. I barely remember what she did. I remember Gerald also had a bigger brother.
Yeah. Oh my god, that
Oh.
bot. That fucking bot that was trying to sleep with, well, not sleep, but get with Gerald and his brother. So yeah, if she makes a cameo, obviously Susie could make it. I'm still fighting over the Susie thing. Like, I'm pretty sure Susie left Oscar still.
Oh, here's a character that we need to see more of. Do you remember, what was Mr. Smith, the boarding house member that nobody knew?
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, there was an episode.
The Asian one?
Yeah, the secret agent guy, sort of, where...
Oh, the guy that only came once?
Yeah, like, Arnold was given a package and said, you had to deliver this to Mr. Smith, and nobody ever seen this Mr. Smith.
There was another girl in the boarding house that used to be in there that had, like, brown hair. She was in the Heat Stroke episode.
Oh, yeah, that was... Okay, she was actually a character that was going to have an episode where... I don't know, she was trying to seduce Arnold, and the network was like, no, you cannot do this episode.
What the
Yeah, it was like
fuck
this...
are you talking about?
Yeah, there was some episode where some lady was trying to seduce Arnold, a grown woman, but they never did... That's an episode that they weren't allowed to do.
Oh boy, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Who thought?
I forget what the exact idea of the episode was, but that was going to happen, and that lady only showed up once.
So her whole purpose of existing was because she had a future episode to fucking rape Arnold?
Well, okay, yeah, statutory rape, yeah. Basically.
Oh, that's so weird.
The Hey Arnold world was kind of shady and fucked up. I mean, there was like crime in the alleyways and everything. Everything was fucked.
I was expecting Chocolate Boy to be in there too.
Oh, no, he was there in the crowd. I remember him.
I thought he was going to join him on the field trip.
No, man.
He always has to randomly pop up in their field trips. I'm like, oh, maybe he might come in this one.
Like, what if he was like riding underneath the the airplane, like Cape Fear, you know, just like he's stowed away.
I was hoping the adults though would have made more screen time.
Yeah.
Because they said they were gonna rescue them, but they didn't even show them getting back with the kids and everything. It just fades to Anna waking up.
Yeah, it was mostly Arnold's story, so yeah, I see that. They didn't. Some other characters could have used some more screen time, but I feel it was Arnold's story. This was fine.
Yeah, maybe they just ran out of screen time or something. So
I think I remember
not
this
screen
was
time, ran out of movie time, so they tried to chop it off and make everyone come back without showing it.
I think I originally remember them announcing this as it was going to be 2 TV movies, but now we only have 1.
Like a continuation, or it was just long that they had to like do the second part the next day or something.
I think, well, we ended up with just 1, but originally it was going to be 2. I think I remember like them announcing 2 Hey Arnold TV movies, but that never happened. Only 1 was made, but I just remembered, going back to Biggs Bob's Beepers, do you remember the Halloween episode?
Oh, when Arnold and Gerald messed with the radio and they thought aliens were attacking, right?
Yeah, it was kind of like the situation where it was based off a real life situation where a radio show was playing some alien invasion story and people thought it was real.
Bob almost killed Helga.
Yeah, Bob.
Was he choking her?
He was gonna fucking kill his own daughter. Oh, and also apparently his beepers were wired to explode because that's how he tried to destroy the alien spaceship. Well, what he thought was the alien spaceship. It was just a water tower that they decorated, but
he was a total daddy in that special, though.
Oh
my god.
Oh,
he
God.
went with all war and everything. I don't know. He was actually pretty hot in that episode. But
oh my god.
This is my own little thing. I'm just saying.
Do you like dad bods or what?
Oh no. Depends.
Yeah. But Big Bob knew how to like program his beepers to explode in that episode, and it's like,
wasn't he like in the war or something?
Yeah,
or is
but
that Arnold's grandpa I'm thinking of? Or both?
they were all in the war, I think. Even Grandma, possibly.
Yeah, because I remember him like punching Hitler or something. So
Yeah, that's canon. Yeah, that's based off real events. Yeah, Arnold's grandpa really did punch Hitler. I mean, I don't know. I can't believe like a Hey Arnold episode actually had Hitler in it, and not just like some weird imitation Hitler.
Didn't he have like a smiley face that says
No. It was instead of a swastika, it was a sad face.
Oh, the sad. I think on Gorillas when Murdoch was dressed up as a Nazi, it had like a smiley face.
A happy swastika. I mean, like I remember in the last video I made, top 6 worst animation errors explained, there was an episode.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that.
The Mario the Mario show where King Koopa had like Nazi armbands, except it was a K for Koopa instead of a swastika. And
I know,
were
I
like,
remember that.
Oh, it happened, but it was basically an Indiana Jones parody episode, so, you know, they were fighting the Nazis, so that explains why the swastikas and stuff.
I was mostly interested in that whole Bart Simpson thing that you did in that video, because I didn't know all about that stuff.
Final thoughts on Hey Arnold, the movie with spoilers. Do you want a new Hey Arnold TV series after this?
I personally don't want one, but I don't mind it, like...
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, sure, I can have another slice of cake, but I don't really want it, but I can take it.
I think it'll be fun, you know, it's like it's been a few years, it'll be fun.
I heard it did good in the ratings on the TV thing.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean...
No, I heard it didn't do good, but I could be wrong. Maybe that guy just doesn't know what he's talking about. I never really pressed on his video, I just saw it and never pressed it.
Yeah, I'm the only trusted cartoon reviewer.
I don't trust you either.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I don't know, you're kind of stupid, so I don't know.
Rude. Fine. Rude. But well, it's like a TV show that hasn't aired in forever, and like kids are like, who's Arnold? What the hell's this? I don't know this.
Is it going to be the same thing for Rocko's Modern Life, or is this Rocko's just only having a movie?
Rocko's having a movie.
But is it going to like have episodes after?
I don't know.
Or it was just only planned to be a movie?
For now, it's just a movie, and same with Invader Zim.
I can't wait for all of them. My God, this is a great year.
Which Nicktoon show would you like them to return?
Honestly, Hey Arnold, to be honest.
Well, it's already back.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I guess Rocko's Modern Life too.
Yeah.
And Invader Zim, I probably appreciate Invader Zim more now that I'm older, because I wasn't too crazy for it when I was little, but I still watched it, because I really love Gaz. But,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I really would want Rocko's Modern Life. I wasn't too crazy for Rocket Power.
Oh, no, they gotta bring back Rocket Power and have it where it's just like, where it's just Otto old and Reggie old, and everyone's just like, ugh, we can't do these things anymore. We can't skateboard. My body sucks. Oh, we're so out of shape.
So you're gonna say something like they do longboards now or something, or whatever those hologram fucking boards are.
They don't do skateboards anymore. They have those hoverboards, those
that's
quote-unquote
what they're called, those
hoverboards.
fucking hoverboards now. And not Tino, that's Weekenders. And fucking Otto's dad's is like, whatever happened to the skateboards? You guys used to be skateboarders, and now you guys just do this holographic shit.
Nah, Tito, man, we don't need that crap. We got vapes now and fidget spinners.
Otto would be the type to wheel a fidget spinner.
Yeah, Otto would be the type to have a bong in his room and just be like, yeah, legalize
No, that's
it.
fucking... his name, the guy
Twister?
that records his shit. Yeah, that's fucking Twister. He would be a total stoner.
Twister was originally going to be the main character, but they switched it to Otto.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think, wasn't it like stuff from the theme song that were like scrapped from the first episode that they never produced or something?
Yeah, basically there was a TV pilot that was made, and it's never been released publicly, but all that footage is in the intro theme, where it's all stylized and colorful, and Twister was
he was the main character for that one.
Yeah. But it is available to watch at this museum called the Pele Museum in Beverly Hills. So if you're ever there, you can look it up.
I'm guessing camcorders are not allowed there, because I would have thought that shit would be on the internet by now.
They would fucking shoot me on sight if I did that, although I'm not going to try. I don't want to get shot, so, you know.
No, try it. It'll be a fun learning experience for you.
No. Oh, no. Yeah. But, is that all for Nickelodeon? What you gotta say?
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, I'm Pan. Who are you?
Nessie, or Nessa, or whatever you want to call me. You mostly just know me for Let's Plays. Isn't this like my first time ever touching this channel?
Yeah, on here, yeah. Unless you want to go on a podcast sometime, who knows?
I don't know. People ask me, but I'm just like, I don't know. I like Let's Plays with you more, to be honest.
Yeah. We can do more some other time, but goodbye,
everyone.
You're
not. You're so late with it.
We'll do it eventually. Bye.
Bye.